So the death certificate, yeah, that's, I don't know. It's just so like finalized, you know? Just keep telling myself that I gotta remain strong. I gotta remain strong. It's just, you know, part of the process. I was trying to get the red dirt from underneath. Seriously, we were lucky that the Denali made it through and back. It's a good truck.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing.
Good morning. Isn't that beautiful? I just got done watching a church mass that my mom and I used to watch together, and I felt to watch it, and they said a little something in prayer for her in her name in that mass on February 18th. After it was done, I opened up the blinds and saw this. I said, gosh, how appropriate. Oh man, yesterday was really my first day being home by myself. Actually, Jay went to work, and I had to do things around the house. You know, it's different. It feels weird, but I did have some appointments that I made for myself because I definitely have to concentrate on my own health, like follow-ups, physicals, exams, all those, the norm the norm that I have been pushing off. And there's been two things I need to do. One was going to gynecologist is one of them, and ladies, we just, yeah, that one's just like, we don't like going there. And I kept trying to make an appointment for that, especially with my history. I don't know if you guys ever seen that video about having fibroids. If you have ever experienced having fibroids or going through that, I highly recommend you watching my video on that. So the chances of fibroids returning or growing, you know, can happen. I'm after 50, so it's like menopause kind of stopped it, hopefully. You know, it's always in the back of my head, but with Mom it was really hard to go to those appointments because every time I had that appointment, we were in ER or in the hospital or whatever, so it was like my third or fourth time rescheduling. along with my regular doc. Sorry, my battery cut out. But anyways, it's just time. It's time to start taking care of myself, and all those appointments that I had to reschedule and cancel, I've decided to try to do as much as I can. So I had an appointment yesterday, and then in the afternoon I had a dentist appointment. So the day before that I had my dental appointment for my full exam and all that. And because I haven't really been to the dentist in a while, I had to start doing my deep cleaning treatment yesterday. I still have 1 more hour to finish. So today I'm a little bit sore. You know, but I've been going to the dentist ever since 78, when I was 8 years old. So the dental hygienist really knows my mom and I. They're just giving their condolences to me as I was walking in. It was really nice. But what I didn't tell the dental hygienist that was working on me was she has posters on the top of the ceiling, so that when you're laying back you can, you know, just kind of browse and read and just kind of, you know, look at something while you're sitting there or lying there. There was a poster that I wish I took a picture of it. I will, if I can remember. I'll insert it here. But look at that. Reminding me so much of her with the rainbow. Remember the day that she was leaving us, she had a rainbow. And then the day that she passed, there was a rainbow. And then the day after she had passed, there was a double rainbow. And then in the ground, there was some flowers coming out of the ground that was painted, and it was in the color of yellow and red. And it was by a tree, so it kind of reminded me where she was laid to rest, and it said smile, which I always told her. It was bittersweet. I showed her the little small clip that I had shared on Facebook with our family and friends, and of course she started bawling. I started bawling, and we just hugged. And she was telling me just how proud she is of me, and she's known me for a long time. So she knew my mom, and she really adored my mom like everybody else. So anyways, that was kind of, I'm so glad I got my teeth clean in a way, and I'm glad that I finally got that done. I got those 2 appointments done. Just things like that is just kind of weird. Or if you hear a song, you know, that her and I both liked, or she knows I like, or her favorite song comes on. I know, it's just little signs to tell me that she's here, but I know she's around me. And I know there's a lot of you who are gonna say, oh Dee, she's with you. She is with me. Shoot, I'm a part of her. She lives with me. You know, it's just kind of hard. It's a bond like no other can understand, except for her and I. And I know it's gonna just take some time, and I've been really, really strong through it all. I'm really proud of myself for being that strong. So now I got a mortuary cemetery here in town. Called me yesterday to tell me that her death certificate is ready to be picked up. So I'm just trying to get ready, and I have some things of hers that I need to return at Costco. And then while I'm there at Costco, I gotta pick up some things, you know. So the death certificate, yeah, that's, I don't know how you guys do this. It's just so like finalized, you know? I don't know. So anyways, that's what I gotta do. I was working on balancing our checkbook and just going over mail, and I'm not even done. I'm only like 20% in. Because I had like running here and there, and then I gotta stop and go and get the certificate, and then go to Costco, and then come back. But I also have to make some other appointments too. I'm keeping busy, which is good. I'm keeping busy. There's just so much to do. I haven't cleaned house or anything like that, and I really don't care. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, okay? boy, just taking a moment before I go in. It's yeah, just giving me a moment here for a minute.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
And it'll be just a few minutes.
Okay, great. Thank
Thanks.
They put me in a room, asked for my ID, and I had to sign for it. Wow. And it's starting to sprinkle, so now I gotta rush home and put on Mom's jacket because I need to find me a jacket. But until then, I've been just wearing hers. Feels like a big old warm hug. So I gotta go get my jacket, then gotta head over to Costco and all that good stuff. So as a hearse just goes by. Looks like there's a service. Which is a bummer that it's raining, but when it rains, it just feels so appropriate at the same time. Just keep telling myself that I gotta remain strong. I gotta remain strong. It's just, you know, part of the process. I know that she would want me to be strong about this. And I think that's all that we can do at this point. It's like, it just feels so finalized. I don't even know how to feel. Part of me wants to break down, but, you know, I just have to keep going, and I gotta honor her in that way. Even though being a caregiver was caregiving for her while she was with me, it's also, you know, after our beloved ones that we care for leave this earth, we still have to carry on the responsibilities for them that they're unable to finish and complete here on earth, obviously. So making arrangements and paying off whatever type of medical bills. I mean, there's just like a couple of few miscellaneous little things for her, but not much. I mean, you think about it, for people who own a lot, or they have a lot of debt, or they have other responsibilities that needs to be closed, boy, this could go on for a while, I guess. Especially with people who have, like, they got to go through probate because they don't have a will, or they don't have a beneficiary assigned or anything like that. Luckily, my mom had things in place for me to take care of her responsibilities or to access or whatever. So in a way, I'm glad that we did that. I learned that from our neighbor fam, Oneida, with her dad, and unfortunately with, you know, her husband, and we just lost Carlos a couple of years ago. But I don't know what's going on. I feel like we've been losing so many people lately. I think I'm counting down. I think I hit a number 7. I had a longtime friend of ours from junior high, Jay, actually grew up with him in the neighborhood. We're gonna have a celebration of life to go to for him in April. So kind of got a double whammy there. My mom's aunt passed like 2 weeks before she did. I don't know. It just seems like one person after the other lately. I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm trying to sage myself, saging Jay, saging everything, I feel like. You know, it really makes you appreciate every day that you have on earth, and every person that you have in your family and your friends. And I know my mom's family have been calling and contacting me, texting, just making sure I'm okay. And that is definitely appreciated. And that's just the type of family she has, you know. She has a beautiful, wonderful, loving family. She was very loved. You talk about a packed church, packed reception, a long chain of cars following her in her casket. It was beautiful. It was absolutely amazingly beautiful. Got some French fries, don't judge. Even biting a fry, it was a little, I'm sore. My teeth are sore from the cleaning yesterday. I am gonna return Queen G's wipes and these gloves here. See if I can get a store credit or something. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it won't rain too bad. Well, I got to return what I need to return. So now I'm actually gonna browse. Why not? Ooh, those look nice, all in one. Gotta think about what I'm gonna make for dinner. I don't know. You know what I just remembered? Today is, what is it, February 29th. It's leap year. And the reason why I'm laughing is that, oh my gosh, why? Leap year. Hello, it's the anniversary of our beloved Bear, our dog. Oh my gosh, I miss him so much. He was my son. He was my son. It was a beautiful husky. I'll insert a picture here. But remember last year, if you are not new to my channel, you've been watching, hopefully you have, and hopefully you already hit the subscribe and the like, but we lost Kitty, my mom's cat, which was more than a cat. She was more like a service cat for my mom. And my mom's had Kitty for so long, like, I don't know, 14 years or so. Anyways, Kitty passed away on 2/22, February 22nd of last year, of 23. My mom passed on 2/2 of this year. And our beloved Bear passed away on 2/29, which is a leap year. So Jay always kind of laughs or kind of jokes around saying that he's only been gone half the time. Get it? Because it leaps every year. Bump, bump. Psh. Yeah. So anyways, it seems like February we got triple whammy there this year. So today is is my boo, my Bearsy boo. I used to call him all the time, Bearsy boo. Yeah, I miss him. But he's with grandma now. Oh, and I always told my mom, had always told her, Mom, if you go first up into the pearly gates, I said, don't mind Bear. He's going to probably jump all over you, and he's going to whimper, he's going to cry, the whole 9 yards, because he was a total grandma's dog, right? So I told her, Mom, make sure he behaves, okay? And make sure Kitty is nice to Bear, because Kitty can go, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm sure Kitty and Bear's been hanging out. So they're all together. But isn't that interesting? I just remembered that. So I'm here at CVS. I finally picked up my medication. Oh my gosh. So I got a few other little things, some makeup things.